Before starting the video, the following video may contain some spoilers. Please watch at your own discretion. Emily in Paris Season 2 premiered on Netflix on December 22nd, just in time for fans to binge watch the new episodes over the holiday break. And did the second season of the Emmy-nominated hit romantic comedy series deliver? Or what? The second season picks up in the aftermath of Emily's love triangle mess from the Season 1 finale, with her trying to avoid spilling the truth to Camille and keeping her distance from Gabriel. But the mess soon sneaks back up on Emily as per usual. Once again, the Emily in Paris Season 2 finale leaves our girl at a crossroads, staring down two separate paths that could change the course of her life. What will she choose to do? Here's a rundown on the ending and some predictions for what's to come. Emily in Paris Season 2 ending explained. What does Emily tell Sylvie on the phone? If the final scene of the season left you going, wait, what? You're not alone. We never would have expected that Emily in Paris Season 2 would bring Emily to a major decision about her career and her future in Paris. Emily in Paris Season 2 ends on a cliffhanger. After having her declaration of love for Gabriel cut short by Camille, an upset Emily walks the streets of Paris. She then picks up the phone and calls Sylvie with her answer. Will Emily stick with longtime mentor Madeline and return to Chicago? Or will she leave her long-term job and cushy promotion to join Sylvie and the gang at the new firm? Well, Emily in Paris Season 2 ends before we find out. However, we're pretty sure we know what Emily's going to tell Sylvie. Emily is totally going with Sylvie. Come on, even if Netflix somehow doesn't greenlight a Season 3 of Emily in Paris Season 3, there's no way Emily is going back to Chicago. The name of the show is Emily in Paris. Duh. Also, it becomes clear from Mad's visit to the office that Emily has acclimated to France more than she thinks. From Madeline's early hours to brusque business technique, Emily is now getting a new look at how rude her manner was when she first arrived in Paris. And just as she tells Gabriel, her year abroad is now a life abroad. So, yeah, Emily is totally going to quit her job and join Sylvie. The bigger question is what is going on with Emily's love life. Does Emily choose Alfie or Gabriel? One of the most explosive moments of Emily in Paris Season 2 is when Camille discovers Gabriel's monogrammed omelet pan in Emily's apartment, meaning Camille knows Gabriel and Emily hooked up. Camille explodes on Emily, and our American heroine spends the better part of a season groveling in an attempt to make nice. She eventually comes to an impasse with Camille only after swearing to never start shit up with Gabriel. At the time, Emily doesn't mind because she's started dating her French class partner, Alfie. That all blows up in the Emily in Paris Season 2 finale. In the Emily in Paris Season 2 finale, Alfie reveals that he has to go back to London, but he wants to try to make things work with Emily. At first, this seems like great news, especially since he jokingly says he'll let her micromanage all the logistics to her heart's content. However, when Emily gets Sylvie's job offer, she's forced to ask herself what she really wants. In a heart-to-heart with Mindy, Emily lets it slip that she is in love with Gabriel. Mindy encourages Emily to go after what she really wants in both her personal and professional life. Emily knocks on Gabriel's door and begins to explain that she's not only staying longer than a year in Paris, but has been avoiding him for a reason. She can't share her real feelings because of just then she hears Camille. Camille takes out AirPods, meaning she didn't hear Emily, and shares that Gabriel asked her to move in. The two aren't just back together but living below Emily. What does this mean? Well, Gabriel knows that Emily really does love him, which will likely reignite the love triangle next season. Furthermore, if Emily in Paris Season 3 is a go, don't expect Alfie and Emily's long-distance thing to work out after all. Will Emily leave Paris in Emily in Paris Season 3? Because Netflix has not officially renewed Emily in Paris for Season 3 just yet, it's impossible to know what Emily chose for her future. Based on how she left things with Gabriel, it's safe to assume she would turn down Sylvie's offer and return to Chicago sooner than later. She could also choose to accept Sylvie's offer and continue to fight for true love with Gabriel. But as much as we adore Emriel, we're on the side of Emily choosing the bombshell path. Even if she does, Season 3 still has the power to shift her direction back to Paris. No matter what Emily decides to do, the stakes are unbelievably high. Both her professional and personal futures depend on this choice, and it's no wonder it's a difficult one for her to make. She's not leaving Paris just yet, but you never know where Season 3 might take her. What did you think of Emily in Paris Season 2? And what do you hope to see happen in the potential third season? Share your thoughts and predictions in the comments. Also guys, if you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, as well turning the notification bell on, so that you don't miss on such amazing upload in the near future. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.